everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is RicketyGames. I'm Sydney, and today we are back with Phantom Liberty. I can't even believe last episode, you guys. I was not prepared for the amount of decision making and the intense decision making that we had to do. Like, it literally changed the whole trajectory of the game in a fantastic way, but holy smokes. The possibilities of what could have happened are just really fascinating. For now, we are to do something until Reed contacts us, and we will see the fallout of our current decision-making process. I was really delighted to see that you guys, some of you guys have actually followed the path that I did the first time you played. It's insane, like, how invested you feel, like, trying to make these choices, like, what should I do? What's the best thing we could have done, right? So for now, I think I'm going to go around, and we might do some odd jobs here and there. We definitely got to level up our character here, and then, yeah, we'll get to it with Reed. Okie dokie. I've been filming for way too long. Basically, I did a bunch of side quests and stuff. I completed like a ton of stuff for Padre. I did like 4 of his jobs. I did like a bunch of random side gigs and stuff. I found Skippy again. Most of the stuff from the base game, so I'm not gonna show too much of that, but I think most important is that I upgraded our character a bit. So I got us to 12 reflexes and 12 technical ability and then 7 cool. I'm kind of working on trying to get these two at least to 15. 15 for the air dash, and then also a lot of cyberware unlocks it at 15 for technical ability, and then cool because obviously that was kind of biting us in the ass a bit. Yeah, kind of slowly but surely getting there. I've definitely got sucked into just playing the game and enjoying it. So let's go to bed and wait for Reed's call.
All clear to talk?
More trouble, Reed?
No, nothing's wrong. No trouble. I'm on my way out of Night City. I'd like to meet up, face to face. Choo-choo station out South Caliway.
Ooh.
Reed? Okay.
Just hangs up immediately. I figured it probably isn't great to just like outright be like, yeah, so how'd it go? He'll tell us in time, probably. Because he knows we care about So-Me as much as he does. So let's go find out what's going on. I like literally am dying to know. Okie dokie, we're pretty close. Let's hope he doesn't want to take our head off. This is, relatively near where the Space Oddity quest was. And I only remember that because that was, like, one of the best ways to, like, mine that, like, artwork thing for money back a while ago. Oh, there it is. Let's hope he doesn't want to just instantly kill us. He didn't seem like he wanted to kill us.
Nick of time. Minutes on, you'd have found my tracks, that's it.
First we met. Black Thornton Merrimack. 3 minutes. Front seat.
No problems with your memory.
Ooh, yeah, like, is he leaving?
In a hurry to get out of Dodge? Should've warned me.
We might have just missed each other. Maybe I was hoping for that.
Is he quitting?
I'm needed in D.C., or so I'm told.
Oh.
Long-ass way to drive, June.
Well, trains just rub me wrong. Besides which, I need time to think things through. Lots of things, lots of time.
Gonna visit some. Ooh, I want to ask that, but I don't want to make fun of him.
Songbird had her surgery yet? Gonna see her?
Somi's in good hands. Has a lot of rehab to look forward to. Be a while before she's back being herself.
Then what? Congressional hearings?
Myers is too pragmatic for that. She'll reinstate Somi to the FIA, let her continued service be her penance.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Okay, Reed, what's on your mind? What you need from me?
I can't sleep. Trying to break things down. Keep asking myself. And I don't know, but maybe you do. Somi, up there in Space Force One. She raised you on the Hollow, not me. Why?
Ooh. Scared you'd give her up to Myers. That's definitely a part of it. Hope that I'd understand her predicament, which is also a big part of it because we're dying from a mysterious thing the way she is as well. Shame, yes, but that's not what stopped her from talking to him. I feel like probably fear, because this would reach him more, because he doesn't care about us, really.
Song didn't trust you. Knew you'd prove Myers' is loyal hound in the end.
Was ordered to hunt her, but I helped her instead. Want proof of loyalty? No better proof than that.
Banished from her life for 7 years. Left her to her own devices.
Contact would have been unwise, so impossible. I played the role I had to.
Song knew the truth, though. Knew full well you were no traitor.
Well, as I saw it, I was protecting her.
Might well have botched some choices you faced in life. Not my place to judge. One thing's sure, though. Consequences of your mistakes. Gotta learn to live with them.
Time for me to fly.
I wish you could tell him about the other things, though.
And honesty, much appreciated, V.
You deserved it, Saul.
Await contact. I'll ring you when the surgeons are ready.
So he's actually going to try and help us? I'm very curious to see how this will go. I don't think it's going to help us in the slightest. More waiting. Where's Johnny?
Poor fucking bastard.
Feel sorry for him? You?
Dunno, maybe. Guy's bankrupt, all out of hope. Gonna hang himself. You'll see.
Well, I see what Johnny's saying, because, like, he's only ever been trying to do the right thing, right, by protecting her, by sticking to his morals, the oath that he signed up for. But it doesn't seem to be doing him a lot of good. And it's sort of like when a man like that, who's so stuck to his principles, and they're not working for him, what do you do when that's gone, right? I don't think he's gonna kill himself, though.
Had 7 years to do that and didn't. He's got a chance to turn his life around now.
Chum lost everything. Literally. Just hasn't realized it. Yet.
I don't think he has a chance to turn
His
it around
president
now.
proved herself a war criminal. His friend flipped him a fucking club-sized bird. His ideals, bottom of a cesspit, choking on shit. He'll hang himself.
Damn, dude. Ooh. It's getting dark as fuck. So, did we get a level up for that? Interesting. So, we just gotta wait again, I guess. The journal doesn't give us anything more specifically about, Reed. Obviously, Mr. Hands has a bunch of stuff that we can do. And then a lot of the other things are just, from the base game. Ah, there it is. Wait a day for Reed to contact you. Good lord, man. At least they're honest about time. I think that's always one of the funniest things about... Well, the fast track would have been helpful. We'll take that now. Okie dokie, well, we're back home. But yeah, anyways, I think it was one of the funniest things about other media is that, like, things happen so immediately. So it's kind of refreshing to be like, well, he's gonna get to DC, so you need to, like, wait some time and, you know, wait for him to get back to you. People need to process things. I think that's one of the nice things about Cyberpunk is that even though it's kind of like, okay, we wait here and then wait there, like, at least it's keeping to kind of realistic time standards in a way. Here we wait. V gets a lot of sleep right now, and she needs it. A lot of work shooting up people. Got a good nap in. Chillin'.
Strap in for acceleration. This is 107.5 Dark Star.
Oh God, that radio.
Our neurosurgeons have devised the right neural matrix command. You ready to kick that construct to the curb?
Oh, I'm ready. I just don't think it's gonna happen.
Be honest now. How successful this stand to be?
This hemisphere's top surgeons are waiting to help you. It'll work, rest assured.
So, the engram. Any way to avoid damaging it during excision?
No, your mind needs reconstruction, V. The Matrix needs to wipe the relic, all data.
Holy shit. So that'll kill Johnny.
How long will this take? What are we talking? Procedure? Rehab?
We really don't know. Might be a week, might be a month. Whatever the case, Cat and Plants. Find someone to take care of him.
Cat and Plants. Oh, he is here. Good. Well, we got nothing to lose. Cat and Plants. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm pressing
ready.
anything but the prompts.
An FIA AV can pick you up stat. I just need a meeting point. Preferably secluded.
Sure.
Place called Misty's Esoterica. Roof of the building.
Right. We'll be standing by.
Okie dokie. Where's my kitty cat? The box is here. What is this? One of the doctors is telling me the procedure could last a few days to remove every last trace of that engram. It's going to be a shock to your system, so expect several weeks of rehab on top of that. So, yeah, get your ducks in a row. I'll see you soon. Oh, this is not gonna go well. Where's kitty cat? Mr. Whiskers. Where the fuck are you? He's usually sleeping somewhere. Sadness. Well, let's hope Mr. Whiskers survives. He's got food and water. Right here. Alright. Oh man. Do you guys think this is gonna work? I don't know if it's gonna work.
Average temperatures this month in Night City have remained within human days.
Well, Ashley, I can't help you right now.
You know what the worst thing is about
I'm gonna hopefully wipe my brain, survive, and live to fight another day. Yee, Misty!
Fuck.
I was just here the other day. I love causing terror wherever I'm at. Can we say hi to Misty? Hi, Misty. Oh. Most of the stuff just from the regular game dialogue, but she's so sweet. She's modeled after the oh, we have to go to the roof, that's right. She's modeled after Blade Runner's Pris, Daryl Hannah's character. I don't know if I said that already, I might have. I think I said it in when I was like doing a bunch of stuff, but I think I cut it, I don't remember. Oh man. Poor V. She's getting strung around a lot with like, oh yeah, we can help you. You're like, can you? Can you help us? I love tying it into Misty's. It's pretty cool. And Vic is here. All right, we wait. Oh, Johnny. Oh God, it's gonna be
Say
like.
you told the FIA to stick their offer where the sun don't shine. Just don't make the call to Reed. We'll find another way.
Do what now?
Message. Didn't see it? They want to wipe me. Need me to explain the ins and outs?
It was clear as day from the start. This is like the sad thing though. It's like if we cure... Like there's no way to save them both, even in the base game. I want to say this, but I also like, what happens if we don't? But yes, it was clear as day from the start, I think. But maybe not for V.
Come on, you knew I'd fight for my life to the end, no matter the price. As obvious to you as it was to me.
That's not what I meant.
Called me a chump, but I never thought I'd be that price. Come on, V. Don't make the call.
Oh! Oh no! Okay, you've reached a point of no return. Once you call Reed, you'll be locked out of all unfinished jobs and other activities like gigs until you've completed the main storyline. If you have any unfinished business you would rather complete, settle it before choosing to wait for the FIA-AV. Okay. Gonna do this. I can't save right now, that's rude. Okay, that's not what I meant. When it said, was gonna fight to the end, just like that we would fight to the end, and like we've kind of made it to an end, is what I meant to say, but that's not how V said it. Oh man. I'm so torn because I love Johnny, and I do wish that we could find another way. Knowing the base game though, and the choices that you get in that, there's never really a way, as far as I remember, to save them both, as I already said. And I feel like we've come this far, so I feel like an ending of it would just be to call Reed. We've already set it up, we've already kind of come to this point, we made the deal. That's it? I feel bad that I just insulted him right now, but like, I feel like it's the path that we've been heading towards to call him, but in my heart of hearts, I don't want to do it because I just feel like if we say we can't, I think we just kind of go back to doing gigs and stuff like that, like nothing changes, right? I think the path of change, like to lead forward to like other newer undiscovered things, would be to call Reed. In the name of exploration and science, we sacrifice Johnny. I'm sorry.
Figuring out something that might work versus a surgical procedure. Choice is clear, Johnny. Raise and Reed on the Hollow.
killed
Meeting
him right
point.
to his face.
You there?
Bet I am. Actually eager to be clinic bound.
AV's on his way. It won't be long now.
Oh
So
my god.
this is how it ends.
We're gonna argue about this again. Can we please not?
You just killed him.
Got my pride, V. Not about to beg for my life.
Oh, and one more thing. While waiting on your transport, use the time to tie up any loose ends. Inform anyone near and dear that you'll be out of town, and this should go without saying, no confidential details. This feels really final. Hey, Vic. We're texting Vic. He's like our dad. FYI, I just want to let you know I'm going to be out of NC for a couple of weeks, you know, if anyone asks. Vacation, had enough of merc work. Let's call it medical leave. Got a new lead on the relic, huh? He's like, spill no deets. We're like, we spilled all the deets. Hope you know what you're doing. There's plenty of quacks out there eager to prey on the desperate. No need to worry, Vic. They're legit, but appreciate the concern. I hope this is like actually... okay, my mind will be blown if this actually works. I don't think it will. On the other hand, look, if... I believe... read that they say they've got the best of the best. The question is just... The question just is the best of the best good enough against something like the relic? Right? That's the only person we text. We can't text like Misty or like anyone else. Oh man. I guess if we had maybe a romance from the main game, we could text them too. Like Judy or River or anyone else. Panam. What's our bullet? Oh man, this is gonna be so sad. What have I done?
James Weiss, FIA. I guess you're V, is that right? If I may, it's an honor to meet the woman who rescued the president of the NUSA.
Oh, that's interesting.
Great. Thanks. Where's Reed? Didn't make the trip with you?
He got held up on assignment. Not to worry, you're in good hands. Mm-hmm. Come on inside. Doc Lozano will evaluate your condition, make sure you're stable.
Good hands. Can hold you to that.
That's what we did it for.
Lozano, pleasure.
Hi.
I'll be among those operating on you.
Oh.
Let's start with a quick nervous system scan. You mind giving me your personal link?
Never mind, tattered nerves left to scan. How's it looking?
So, how's it looking, Doc?
I'd say the prognosis is good. Neural network degradation looks reversible.
Whoa. What does that mean? Wouldn't mind saying goodbye to Night City? Didn't we already?
I want to bid the city goodbye. Mind opening the door?
Don't worry, you'll be back here in no time.
Can never be too sure. Just open it.
Is this like a last chance to
Shook my
back out?
hand, Weiss. Indulge me?
Or is it like the window?
Oh, good old Night City. Most reliable of late capitalism's human meat grinders. Survived it once. Do well to remember that, if you're ever tossed back in again.
Sure, I'll handle it. Slipped up occasionally, but learned a buttload over the last few weeks.
Interesting, because I see someone who's come all this way without learning shit. Congrats. Can feel proud of what you've become.
What the hell you want from me, Johnny?
Wants to live.
Acknowledgement, decency, a sprinkling of regret, and an apology.
Want an apology for me choosing to save my own life?
No, V. An apology for fucking ending mine.
Spent your whole life living on a whim, looking out for your ass and your ass alone. Got no right to lecture me, Silverhand.
You want me to act like this? Us was just a big nothing burger, and we'll just drift off into sweet slumber. Except only one of us is waking up.
I'm sorry, Johnny. Sorry you couldn't go out on your terms. The way you wanted. Shouldn't be like this, I know.
You're just spewing words.
Fine. Yeah. But I wanted you to hear them.
You wanted an apology, sir? I'm trying to make good with you.
Could have been solid-ass chums in another life. Wondering why we weren't in this one.
We were too much alike. Stubborn to a fault. Iron-willed.
Glued to our principles, you and I. Think that's what I respect most about you. Sticking to your guns.
Good to hear.
No telling what we'd have achieved if we really put our heads together. No pun intended.
I've got readings spiking. Strong emotions.
Oh, hi.
Let's do this. We want your brain burden-free. Never know how stress might affect it.
You're welcome for your fucking consent, bro. He's just like, bam. Oh,
Think
no.
this is it, kiddo.
Yes. So.
Oh, man, that feels like a really final goodbye.
Think we can find it in our heart to forgive each other.
Yeah. I can. You?
Think I can, too.
Oh. Man, what did I do? We've just come this far.
Whoa, V. Look at your beauty sleep. No matter. Time you got up. V, you in there? About time, chica. It'll be all right, V. You'll see.
The Jackie thing is...
Important to have people you can turn to. You know, like family.
Take care, V.
Maybe you'll find your own down in Night City. Sweet dreams, then.
It's sweet, but also
You
suspicious.
weren't dreaming, V. Those were memories. Afterlife. See you there.
The afterlife is the bar. So it's almost like we're like resetting back
They're opening. I
to
think she sees me now.
like before
V,
it happened.
Can you hear me?
I can hear. I can talk.
Good. About time.
Whoa, look at him. He's got a
Me?
tie.
So you seem different somehow. Even almost look like.
Stay at Langley long enough, it, makes you its own. I'm no exception.
Nice. Nice view.
What?
Out the window.
Greenery, calm, birds chirping. Not what you used to.
I was told you got a new job, new duties, lots of them. Busy bear, no time for me.
Who said that? When?
Wise. In the AV. You weren't there.
Right, that. Wasn't any reason for me to be there then. Now, yeah, I felt I owed you this.
How do you know when I'd wake?
Doctor's estimates. You were supposed to be conscious by today. Tomorrow latest. They started bringing you up a few days ago. Controlled process.
So, how's life? How's things?
We're more coherent.
Paperwork, training recruits. Nothing to write home about.
Not your style of work, sounds like.
I can manage field work anyway. Not anymore.
Need to ask. How's So Me? Everything work out all right?
I've been cut off from updates for a while now.
She's alive. That's all I know.
Oh, Lord. She's gonna be, like, in the ship that Myers takes. You know what I mean? Like, they're just gonna, like, dismantle her and make her obedient robot. Oh. Okay. Moment of truth. It feels like, I don't know how to explain it, but, like, empty. Like, within, like, absent. You know what I mean? Especially after the talk with Johnny. Let's find out.
Pretty nice welcome. Just missing flowers and a get well card. Given I'm here, guess things worked out all right, huh?
Never that simple. Doc saved you. You're alive.
Hearing a big ass butt in there.
Yeah.
'Cause there is one. Deep invasive work on your nervous system. To cut the engram out safely.
Of course there is one. To cut the... Okay, so...
Telling me I wiped Johnny. Sacrificed him. For nothing.
Not for nothing. You're alive.
But like alive...
Your neurons can no longer handle most implants. Chrome.
Whoa.
Your brain can manage your personal link and simple code processors. But any use of a combat implant, well, it could kill you.
You've been benched.
I'm sorry, V. But the life you used to know is gone. There's, one other thing.
You're still dying. Get real close.
You were out for 2 years. It's 2079.
Oh, 2 years? Jesus Christ. My cat's dead. Fuck.
Fuck. My whole life. Down the shitter.
Damn,
It's
I got
rough.
the
I
bad
know.
ending.
It'll take getting used to. But it gets better.
Should I put on a tie and work with you?
2 years and zap nerves. That all your best docs can manage.
I wish I could help you, V, but I can't.
Same shit. Always. Peeps wanting to help me. Never being able to. Why?
Are you all right?
I need some air.
We're probably lucky that if we can even walk.
Legs are jelly. Can barely stand.
Been laid up for 2 years, V.
Oh, so close.
What about my chrome?
Gone.
Your implants have been deactivated. It needed doing. Your survival depended on it.
Need to get out of here and see. When can I go back?
You can't.
Today, if that's your wish. But you should ask yourself...
Cream, where's my stuff?
V, listen to me. Your body, it ain't going back to what it was. And Nancy's a city where you just won't manage. Not anymore.
Why the hell you care?
We truly appreciate what you did for us. We can set you up with a job here at Langley.
I knew it. Literally, I was like, oh, should I put on a tie and work with you, sir? Oh, man. Oh, I think this is a horrible ending.
And what would I do? Be your assistant, errand rover?
Coffee.
I know you're trying to help, but you damn well know that's not for me.
I know I'd feel better seeing you off the street.
This isn't my life, Reed.
But it could be, given your old one is long gone.
Holy fuck. What a thing, too, because, like, she doesn't even get a decision about it. They knocked us out in the plane, and we woke up 2 years later. Like, there was no, like, by the way, we're gonna operate on you now, and here's all the risks. They just did it. And that's to be expected. Like, I don't think they were ever just gonna sit you down like a normal hospital and be like, here are the risks. Like, oh my god. But that just sucks so bad, because, like, there was never a moment where she could have, like, backed out. I mean, I suppose the phone call, that's the point. But, like, you would think that, like, the doctor should give you a real, like, actual understanding of what's going on for V. But if she's dealing with, like, super top secret, state of the art, like, these are the people that operate on no one but the most top secret and important people probably in the world, right? So, like, this isn't just like a, oh, maybe I'll think about it type of thing. This is, you're doing it or you're not, right? That just sucks so bad.
Dunno, someday maybe. Need to think. But now, going home to NC, definitely.
You haven't paid rent, it's gone.
Didn't escape death just to waste away here.
Up to you.
He looks hurt by that.
Once you know where you're headed, call the nurse.
Oh my god.
And if you change your mind, you know where to find me.
Reed? This story... We do the right thing. Could we have done better?
I don't know, V. And I won't try answering. Just plain afraid.
Damn, we gotta make all the rough decisions again in this one. Use laptop. Just call your friends and decide who to visit. Zeta Tech's rapid expansion. Oh boy. I was just trying to see if there's like anything. Mayor of Night City. Oh yeah, these guys. We had to do the quest for them. Oh yeah, I remember that. Oh man. You still out there somewhere? It's kind of like you vanished into thin air. You said a couple of weeks, but we're well past that now. By my count, it's been 4 months, V. I'm doing my best not to jump to any conclusions. Just do me a favor and let me know you're alive, alright? It'll help this old man sleep at night. 6 missed calls. Oh my god, this is horrible. He's gonna be like, oh my god,
I'm only gonna say this once. I'm in no mood for pranks. So if you don't...
Hey there, Vic.
V? Is it really you?
You don't know how good it is to hear you.
It's good to hear you too, V. But how are you... why?
Well, met this netrunner, then used her.
So, this netrunner I met got me involved in this FIA op. They promised surgery, cure using the runner's tech in exchange. And it worked. But not without complications. A 2-year coma, for one.
God damn it. That's a chunk of life there.
Yup. I mean, they saved me, new lease on life, but chrome's a no-go for me now, even simple muscle boosters.
Is that what they told you? Quacks, I bet. They overlook something. I just know it. Come see me, V.
Be on my way to see you soon. Usual spot.
Yeah? In a manner of speaking. I'll see you, V. You know the address.
Oh, I love Victor so much. Like, this man has been nothing but good to us. He took care of us, like, after all of the shit happened. He's done his best, even though it was, like, way above his pay grade to, like, try and deal with the relic situation. Like, he's obviously a very big father figure, and he's literally the only one we have. Like, I'm sure if we have, like, romance or something, that would be super fucked up with having been gone for 2 years. But it's really interesting that Victor's, like, the consistent and only one that we get to talk to if you don't have any of that. And it makes sense, but man, is it rough. I just feel like this is not... Well, obviously, we know this is not the life that V would want. Can we, like, wobble towards this? Can we walk? We can walk? Oh my god, this is crazy. Holy shit. So we don't have... Yeah, I was gonna say you're right. You are no longer the rightful leasee owner of Unit 0716. The collections department, having repossessed your unit, will shortly sell at auction the unit and all of the sundry items therein. My kitty cat is gone. I hope Victor took him. He wasn't in the apartment anyway, so I don't know where he was, but let's hope that Victor took him, or Misty, or someone. Oh my god.
How can I help you?
Night City. Can I get a flight there?
Of course. An AV is ready and waiting. I'll come get you now.
Surprisingly easy. So what? We can talk to Victor and he can be like, yeah, they fucked you up. Hi, ma'am.
Back on your feet. It's nice to see that finally.
Did they knock me out? Or did I pass out? Oh my lord. We're back!
Mom, did you happen to hear my question? I asked if you find the liquor I procured for your friend suitable.
Yep, perfect. Exactly the one I had in mind. Vic will love it. Sorry. Zoned out for a sec.
That's quite all right. Night City can indeed overwhelm the occasional newcomer. Might I ask how you feel?
Like an outcast. Feels like just yesterday I was part and parcel of this town. Now I'm a goddamn tourist.
My deepest apologies. We've only met once before. Hence my hasty conclusion that you're not a native. Indeed, Night City has since changed quite significantly.
How's biz, Del? Betty's flowing in?
Very kind of you to ask. I cannot complain. I am now a proud partner of the illustrious trauma team.
Oh my god.
And, private life? Bloomin'?
I do apologize, but it is a policy of mine never to discuss personal matters with clients.
Man, been a while since I was last here. What else has changed?
The most significant is Arasaka pulling the bulk of its operations out of Night City. I imagine you could be interested in hearing the latest news. I shall turn on the radio.
And now, this week's scorching hot question, Yorinobu Arasaka, what happened? Joining us today, Masao Adams, author of Arasaka's biography, A Dragon Tamed. Glad to have you on the show.
It's a pleasure to be here, Stan.
An Arasaka spokesperson recently announced that Yorinobu has stepped down as CEO. True or big, fat baloney?
Well, Stan, we're talking about a man who once went into voluntary familial exile to join a nomad clan in direct conflict with his own father's agents.
Sounds like not much has
changed. The idea that someone like him would remove themselves from the picture is just not plausible.
So you're suggesting he had help, but then to what end?
I think it's simple. Yorinobu deliberately tried to destroy Arasaka. His biography attests to that. Eventually, the board woke up and proceeded to excise this saboteur within.
Oh, fascinating theory. One all you listeners can read all about in Masao Adams' latest book, The Prodigal Phoenix.
Guess the burrow was right. The nail that protrudes from the wall gets hammered.
Perhaps competent management of a corporation was neither his passion nor aim.
Or maybe folks are using conspiracy theories to explain away his incompetence.
Another possibility, indeed.
Arasaka's on the back foot, huh?
It appears so. Other corporations have wasted no time in attempting to fill the void.
I bet. Which
well,
one won?
Johnny, you got your wish. Arasaka's on the way out. Except it's like playing Whack-A-Corp. Hit one, 3 others pop up.
Are you talking to me?
No, to myself. It doesn't matter.
Tommy's like,
Thank you for choosing this Delamain service. I shall await here for your return.
Better get going.
One last thing, if I may. We all eventually run out of fuel, but that hardly means the journey wasn't pleasant.
ooh, I feel like he knows. Oh my lord. So so they actually did it. That's something I haven't said yet. Like, they actually managed to do it. The consequence, like, that's kudos to them. The consequences definitely, I just didn't think they were actually going to be able to do it. But I mean, the consequences make sense, right? I mean, we're digging so...
Hey girl, hold up. Oh, come on. Do we gotta? You're not from around here, are you?
Fuck off. I feel like I hear you guys being like, it could have been something though.
Was born in this town. Can't be more from around here than that.
Oh, really? Then why I never seen you over at Gabrielle's?
Don't know no Gabrielle.
See that? I knew it.
They just stopped talking. Oh my lord.
Welcome to our Zetatech Network Clinic. How may I help you?
What the fuck? Oh my god. Did he get bought out?
What is this? The chimes, incense, candles. Where are they?
You're sure to find something of the sort in town.
Not asking about that. Esoterica shop. That's what this was.
Well, apparently, not anymore it isn't.
Misty Olszewski. She here?
No one by that name is employed here. No.
Misty worked here. 2 years back. Gotta know something.
It's a new branch. Sadly, I never met the previous owner.
Damn, we fucking doomed everything.
Here to see Victor. Mind if I go through?
Do you have an appointment?
Yeah. Private one.
Ah, right. I see a note right here. Please hurry in. The next patient is due to arrive soon.
Fuck off, bro. Oh my god. Look what they did to it. So he is still back here. Holy shit. We should have just gone through this way, but alright. I hope he's okay. He's not watching wrestle. He did get bought out or hired. Oh my lord. I mean, we knew that from the shop, but like, good for him, but I get the feeling he's not happy with it.
Vic. So good to see you, old Ripper.
V, how long's it been?
Can I give you a hug?
Depends on your point of view.
Ha! You're making a habit of this. Rising from the dead. I actually thought I'd never see you again.
Come on. Gonna make me cry, Vic.
What would be wrong with that?
Nothing.
Anyway, got you a little something.
They have this rule, no drinking anywhere in the clinic. I could get reprimanded. Ooh. But hang on a minute. Oh, same one Jack and I knocked back. Championship bout for the middleweight title. Malone versus Kano. Remember it as if it was yesterday.
Yeah, good to have memories. It grounds you.
Yeah, good times. Things changed. No denying it. Jackie's gone.
So's Misty's shop.
And all her sense. All right, come on. Hop in the chair.
I hope she's okay.
So, Misty, what happened?
She, moved out not so long ago. Well, almost. It drops in occasionally to collect another box of straggling sundries. Visits are rarer and rarer, though.
As what happens.
So, no drinking after all?
Relax. We'll raise a toast. Let me fix you first.
Love this man.
What you actually aim to do?
We'll start with a solid scan of your body. Relax. This'll take a moment.
Okay. Let's get to this.
No one I would trust more than Victor.
That's the attitude. So tell me, what's it like to be back among the living?
Well, done with major league pipe dreams, that's for sure. Not great, kind of hard, but at least I'm back. You're all I got left, Vic. All I did wasn't in vain. Let's try to be positive. Let's say, I feel like this is honest.
It ain't easy, but can't call it all bad. I'm back. Indefinitely. Finally managed it.
Can always come back.
A hard-won victory's still a win.
And you? Feeling like a winner these days, Vic?
What are you trying to say exactly?
Your clinic. What happened? Seems colder somehow. Less cozy.
I don't suppose you're talking about the new AC.
You know what I mean, Vic.
What can I tell you? Corporate standards, guidelines, recommendations, you match them. End of story. But I dare say I managed to retain a smidge of individuality.
I'm trying not to sound like an asshole about it, but both of these kind of sound like an asshole. Your indentured to them is that's very heavy. And then, maybe this one?
The hell happened, Vic? So many years resisting to let him buy you out now? Why?
Money, probably.
They piled the pressure on, V. I mean, anonymous threats of arson included, over and over. I ran out of options. I had to do what was best for the clinic.
Always got a choice, Vic. Always.
We weren't even here to protect him.
I'd like to believe I chose well.
He probably gets a better paycheck.
Tried to buy you out before, right? You always said no. What changed?
I just got tired, V. The tide's strong, so strong, I just can't resist it anymore.
Former clients never liked corpos, as far as I remember. They still come around?
I've lost touch with most. Unfortunately, it's like we started speaking different languages.
Right. I see.
Must say I hoped you'd say something else.
Something tells me Misty didn't go along with this. And that's why she left.
You mind if we leave that alone?
Am I wrong?
She is the sensitive sort. Changes, unpleasant ones happening all around her. She stopped feeling good here. And no wonder. I miss her. Hope things work out for her. Hope they work out for all of us.
Passage of things fills me with fear. I don't think that's a great... I think we all could have chosen better. Why'd you choose to become a Ripper in the first place? That could be interesting.
Hey, Vic. Why'd you choose to become a Ripper?
Call it my youthful rebellion. All my friends at the time were gunning to be somebody. I helped them, fixed them, their bodies, minds. Though, actually, just postponed their moment of their irreparable destruction.
Yeah. Corpos burn out fast. Fast as hell.
Well, I don't get attached to them, at least.
Vic, sensible as ever. And with achievable dreams. I never could settle on those.
Might have to.
You'll learn.
If you say so.
I love his voice.
Well, your core looks fine. Good, even. Let's take a look at your motor cortex.
That's where it's gonna be bad. Ooh. Systems compatibility, 23%.
So?
First time I've seen anything like this. Your cortex seems to have turned deaf to implant signals. Maybe reinstall the neuroport firmware. No, that'd... Maybe switch to binary signaling. risk of shock. Life-threatening kind.
Said you could do something, Vic.
No, he didn't. He said he'd take a look.
I was wrong. I'm sorry.
We can ask him to try again, but I don't think there's any... I mean, he's got better tech than he did before through Zeta tech, right? So, like, I doubt the machine's wrong.
Please. Don't worry, Vic. Didn't come with high hopes anyway.
Not good. You have to believe there's something out there for you.
Self-delusion. That's what you advise.
No. I just want you to accept your reality.
We're alive.
You've changed, yes, but you're alive. Look at me. I had to adapt too. Still doing what I most love, though.
Might be right. This is true, though. He definitely doesn't seem as happy. Like, he's not watching his show. He can't drink. He's just there. At the same time, though, I mean, Vic was kind of stuck in one spot, so at least he's kind of moving in a direction. We'll try to stay positive.
Should I start aiming lower, too?
Okay, V.
Could be the key to happiness.
It's not easy settling. With time, though, you realize you no longer remember why you wanted it any other way.
What if I want to remember?
Wish I knew what to tell you, kid.
Vector, come on quick. I ran into trouble. Need surgery. It's are you running late?
I can't now, Tyler. Drop in tomorrow.
Drop in tomorrow.
This is my friend. No affiliation to the firm. Come back later, please. It's important to me.
You got it wrong, man. You're on contract.
Tyler, please.
Vector?
Friend of yours?
No.
Customer. I only have customers now.
Vector? Hello? I'm waiting.
Got a patient, Vic. Don't worry about me.
Ugh. V. You can't know how sorry I am.
Vector!
Hey, swing by to see me anytime, yeah?
Of course, I'll drop by.
Oh,
Close
man.
the door on your way out, okay? I need to look to Tyler's pressing problem here. Guess you landed in some kind of shitstorm.
What can I tell you? Petrochem.
Oh man, this is like worse ending than I thought would happen. Maybe we go back to Reed. But then we kind of abandon Victor the same way that, like, well, I won't say that Misty abandoned Victor. Obviously she didn't like the change, so she got out. But, I would hate to leave him alone, but also, I mean, Reed is right. Like, this is not a city for just chilling. Oh, man. Poor V. And we're alone. There's no one to talk to now in our head. I can't run, so this is as fast as we can go. They're gonna beat the shit out of me. Fuck you guys. Can I not go this way? This is gonna be the learn your lesson, you can't fight moment. Can I avoid it? I should have just left it. I should have just not talked to them. Nope, I think they're gonna make me go. Yep, there's no other way out. Oh man. I should have just left it alone. I was like, don't talk to them, like don't bother with like people like that. But then I was like, Establish dominance. We're in Cyberpunk. Oh, this is not a good idea. They're gonna grab me.
Well, well. See that, Jimmy? She a corpo rat.
Chill, man. Easy.
Come on, hand over your scratch. Let's go.
Not a suit. Not a corpo.
Take me for a fool? Clinic you just waltzed out of Zeta Tech. Eddie's player, now.
They don't care.
Not
We'll
a good
try.
time, Chumba.
They don't give a
Like
fuck.
I give a shit. Give me money.
Oh, so close. We can try.
Know a few peeps here. They'd see this as a fucking problem.
Some boss dog gonna scare me?
Padre instills a fear of God and man.
Old road coot done lost Haywood. I don't think so.
There's that too.
Booyah!
We can't fight. If I chose to fight, there'd be no way. We wake up back with Vic.
But you... What happened to you?
Misty?
Easy now. Are you in one piece?
Hi.
What are you even doing here? Heard you moved out and on.
Pretty much. Just got some things to wrap up. But tell me, what's with you?
Damn. No chance I'd recognize you on the street. A jacket you're wearing. Jackie's?
Yeah. You look almost the same. A bit wilted, maybe, but...
Yeah. Time kinda stopped for me.
What's up with you? Feeling okay?
Awful.
Honestly, I feel fucking hopeless. Just got thrashed by 2 lame-ass thugs.
But why didn't you defend yourself?
Couldn't. Long story.
Let's go live with Misty.
Oh, is that the RELIC's doing?
It's gone.
I know I should be worried, but honestly, I'm just so glad to see you.
I fucking love her.
Don't seem surprised by any of this.
Last 2 years have been... intense. Not a lot of things surprise me anymore.
Lucky you.
Nah, not a lot of luck in my life.
I was gonna say, it's not... That didn't seem like a good thing.
Missed you so much, Misty. Though it feels like I saw you last Tuesday.
Just 2 years, V. Blink of an eye for the universe. It must be hard for you, I know. But hardships pass too, as all things.
Probably got it right. Just darn hard to believe right this second. You saw what happened. Can't even stand up to a couple of random dipsos. Where do I go from here?
You'll learn to live like us regular folk. Avoid dark alleys, run when you hear gunfire. Not much more to it.
Ain't your bread and butter?
Most.
Welcome to the world of the faces in the crowd, V. My ride will be here soon, but I still got a minute or two to talk. I really missed you, you know?
Come by to see Victor before leaving? Vic said you weren't okay with the changes. Said you parted ways.
Yeah? Interesting way of putting it. Actually, I told him he'd gone soft, and I had no intention of following suit.
Where are you going?
Orbital air terminal. Then to Poland. To this really ancient forest there.
Is that not to find yourself?
Find some work, actually. I'll roam the wilderness. Ticket hikers for feeding candy to bison. I need a break from the city. And the crowds.
So, you're finally leaving.
strange story, actually. You know what made me decide to leave?
Us. Probably us, but I don't think it's Jackie's death.
Me going off the grid?
Pretty awkward, but I gotta say no.
I didn't want to make fun of her with the cards.
My favorite herbal store burned down one day. Went there to buy some white sage and saw a charred mess instead. It was then I realized nothing's the same anymore. Jackie was gone, You'd up and ghosted. I decided to close the esoterica on the spot. I couldn't help other people find balance if I'd lost it myself.
Nothing lasts forever. Gonna recover your peace of mind, Misty.
Probably. Then I'll lose it again, recover it. But most likely, it'll always be different. A piece built on something new.
Misty, can you just tell me what to do? Balanced or not, always had something smart to say.
I can tell you how I bounced out of the last dark pit I was in.
Can you?
Turned out that an old friend of mine is still alive.
FIA offered me a job.
Well, it could be a place to plant your butt for a while. What are you thinking?
To me, it'd be early retirement at a desk.
Retirement does mean rest, I suppose. I still think you have other options. Probably lots.
I'm not clicking that one. Yeah, there you go. We can be a fixer. Come on, we could take over Padre's spot. Get it back, rather, and continue his legacy.
Know what? Think you're right. No point in giving up. Maybe... Dunno, I'll be a fixer.
A change in your outlook's what you need first. Won't make it otherwise. Faces in the crowd. Their world, V. Remember that.
A face in the crowd.
So, somewhere to start anew? Gonna go looking?
Ooh, I don't know if this is like a choice. I feel like V at her heart would never want to leave Night City, even as she is. I just don't like see it in her. Like, she's so proud of Haywood, she's so proud of Night City. Like, even as one in the crowd, as somebody who can't like fight and do all the things that she could do, I feel like this is still her home, and I feel like that brings her some sort of peace. And kind of like Victor, she'll learn to live and find her spot in it again.
Gonna stay in NC. Do what I do best. Start over.
There we go.
No idea what's gonna happen, but I refuse to be beat.
You really are unbreakable, V.
I love Misty. Why didn't we get to text her, man?
My ride will be here soon. Lock me to it? So, till we meet again, I guess.
Hope so.
Oh, V. You still have that pendant I gave you?
It's in the clinic.
Must have misplaced it.
Should I have taken it?
Don't go looking for it. Doesn't matter anymore.
It's crazy that we got a cutscene. Disappear, V. There's another one in the crowd. Holy shit. Like, this is like the end. Like, for real end. Oh my god. This is the credits again. Oh my gosh. That was like a worse ending than what I thought would be for like So Me. Yep, it's the credits again.
Heard you back in town. I cannot deny I am pretty fucking impressed.
I love Rogue.
Used to be quite a lot of talk about your exploits at the Afterlife. Even had a few folks gunning for you to have your own concoction on the menu.
Hey?
Maybe we leave them secure in their convictions. Maybe that's better. Don't get me wrong, door's always open. You'll always be welcome at my club. But your legend, well, could wilt a bit more with each visit. Give it a think. Not as if we'd ever forget you, you know?
I know you are in Night City, and in good health. No more biochip in your head. Congratulations, V. Much time has passed. I did not know what to tell you. I needed the words of old samurai. He expressed my thoughts. Good, strong medicine is bitter to the mouth. When you disappeared, I and Hanako-sama confronted Yorinobu, his allies. We tried to capture Arasaka Tower. We could not. They were strong. Hanako-sama is dead. I am called her murderer.
Oh my God.
I have been hiding for 2 years. My life is now the trash heap where I found you. I wish for you to know this. You are very strong medicine, V.
It's because I didn't finish all of the gigs, I guess, in Night City.
I look back at times on what happened. Think about you, Songbird. We did right. That I know. Why do I keep asking myself if I could have done things differently? You saw what she's capable of. I had to stop her. And maybe punish myself. Is that it? It fucking hurts, but it should hurt, shouldn't it?
Hey, V, it didn't quite work out in our last talk, huh? What do you say to giving it another try? We'll drink some beers, watch a legacy fight. Downtime to look back upon fondly in our new lives. They're looking to redo the clinic, sending me off to Frisco of all places. A new beginning for everybody, I guess. Though I have to say, some proper closure could make it all easier to bear. It would, for me at least. You think you'd be up for that?
I switched to myself too late. Oh my god. This is like the worst possible ending. Everybody's sad and miserable because I left and abandoned them. To save myself, we got rid of Johnny but at the cost of, I guess, the like fire and glory of the life that we previously had, a life that V grew up in, and that was the goal, right? To become like Padre, to become fearsome, to become a legend in Night City, right? To go out in like a big blaze of glory and to have your name as a cocktail on the afterlife. And it's really interesting for someone like V, who considers survival at its finest in that situation, right? It was always about coming back. It was always about like living and getting to the next gig, getting to the next mission, staying alive in order to win. And in that respect, we did it, right? We fought to the end. We are alive. We actually found a cure. But it came at the cost of our outer strength, right? Because V still retains that inner strength. And I tried to reinforce that at the end with some of the conversation choices to say, like, we'll stay in Night City, we'll restart and start again. That's being strong of mind and learning to live with the new situation, right? But the game, and in general, just kind of feels like a bad ending. Like, obviously we're trying to make good of it. Like, V will find something to do. She will live on in Night City. She gets to stay in the place she loves. We get to be with Victor. You know, we'll see Misty once in a while. I'm sad that we didn't get to like text her at all. There was no option. Damn. It's so heavy. So my guess is if we turn down the phone call and don't call Reed, we maybe just go back to the base game. Like, we stay in Night City, we fight to the end, and the ending for V would be whatever ending you find in the base game, the original game, right? Endings that are there. But we get to stay with everybody, and we're there to protect everybody, right? We can hold down Victor and be with him for, you know, they keep threatening him. He's got somebody to say, do what you want to do, you know, but, you know, don't give in, right? I hoped it would work out for the best for him, but clearly it didn't, so that's really sad. And then obviously Misty, like, misses Jackie, missed us. There was nothing left for her here, so she left. And then we kind of abandoned Reed too, because we left him to the desk job that he obviously didn't want. But I think he was hoping that we would be with him, because then at least he has somebody that he knows at the same desk job, that we're both kind of, in his words, punished for the lives that we lived, the violent lives that we lived. But at least it would be better with a friend, right? With somebody. I wonder what happened to Alex. The last I saw her was in that window. She's like banging on the window and screaming. I don't know if she got killed there, or I doubt it, because she's a badass. So maybe she just escaped and then went off the grid, or went off and got what was promised to her despite the mission kind of failing. I'm sure Reed would have taken care of her regardless, had she given him the chance. The question is, did she? Did she, like, say, okay, you owe me, get me out of here? Or did she just take off and say, fuck it, I'm done? And then Reed, you know, probably would help cover her tracks or whatever he needed to do to get her off FIA's radar. But interesting that we don't hear from her again. Wild. Or maybe she got killed. I don't know. I feel so, like, sad now. I was so pumped to be like, okay, what happens? Very cautious. And we found out what happens, and it's sort of like, oh man, fuck around and find out, right? Oh. I'm definitely 1,000% gonna try the other endings, because this one, it's not doing it for me. So while we go through the credits and thank all of these absolutely wonderful people that made this game and maintained the game for all of this time, literally incredible writing, incredible characters. Like the fact that there's so much to debate is just, and the choices they mean so much. The price of things, the consequences, they weigh so heavy is a sign of really, really dedicated writing. Just well done characters. I care about everybody. It burns my ass that Victor is sad, that Takamura didn't get what he deserved, that Johnny didn't get a choice at the end of his life. And even though V did, and we obviously got what we earned, it still feels like a loss, right? We won in the end, but it feels like a loss. And that's really powerful storytelling. And just absolutely stunning, hands down. It was just as good, if not better, than the original game. I remember feeling very, like, frustrated for V and Johnny and so many characters throughout the entirety of the base game, but I feel like this game hits harder because it's much more personal. You get to know people so much deeper than in the base game, and I think for that it definitely feels like a more coherent and fascinating game in that way. As far as the other endings go, let's explore. So I think I said it at the beginning of this, but I'll go over it again, is that I looked up kind of like the choice for Songbird at the end. When you're on the train, you can choose to call Reed or not. The endings of those don't really have too much variation, so I don't know how worth it is to go there. The only one that's worth doing is getting in that confrontation with Reed, whether or not you call him or just walk up to the train, the lunar thing. If you get into a firefight with him and you win, then you actually get to save Songbird. So that's an ending that I want to explore for sure. And then I think I want to explore not waiting for the FIA. Like maybe calling Reed, or the decision not to call Reed, right? I don't want to piss off Johnny. So like, we get up there, we make that choice with Johnny to not do that. I want to see what happens there. There are 4 endings to the game. They're the cards. You guys said it in the comments. Let me find it. King of Wands, the King of Swords, which is what we just did with Song So Mi and taking the deal. And then King of Cups and King of Pentacles. So, and it says, okay, and then you were saying that 2 of those endings give you the option to take the tower, which is a new ending for the base games. So that's really interesting. That's kind of, if I remember correctly, that's the choice to go do the like crazy suicide run into Arasaka Tower, just stick it to the man one more time with Johnny and go out in like a blaze of glory. I'm pretty sure that's what that is, or like that's at least the pathway that means. I can't remember if that's the only outcome of that story or not, of that ending in the base game, or maybe there's something completely new. Either way, I want to explore more of this because this was just depressing as fuck. Like, I'm actually so sad right now. You know, at the same time, you're one person in a big city. It's not gonna mean anything, you know. Depending on how long V lived in Night City with or without Johnny and without the clinic ending, like this, some of the stuff probably would have come to pass. You know, the gangs in the various fixer situations can't last forever. And neither can the corpos, you know? And that was like one of the things that they were saying too. It's like, you know, Arasaka was leaving, but more were coming to replace its spot. And the world just kind of keeps going. And I think that's one of the big, you know, takeaways from Cyberpunk is that, like, you know, you can be a legend, you can be this thing, but, you know, at the end of the day, like, life will just keep going with or without you. And it's important to take as much control of your life as possible and do what you can do with it. And it's very interesting to see the different ways in which this game enables V to do that. Man, we're getting like deep, getting like philosophical. I shouldn't be this philosophical on YouTube. I'm really curious to see if you guys got this ending the first time you played it, or if you guys got a different one. Like, what was your initial playthrough like? Did you think that like it was gonna work? Do you, like, I feel like I was just like completely like hopeless that the anything would solve the relic, but not hopeless for V's life. Like, I felt like it would really suck that we didn't get the relic fixed, but on the other hand, I feel like we've grown to like the chaos that came with it. And I think that it's one of those situations where like you didn't really know what you had until you lost it. It's very interesting to see V without that. But she's strong, she'll persevere. This V in this timeline, she'll find something. Maybe she will become the next Fixer, but my guess is that Fixers are on their way out and that the Night City is changing over into something probably a little bit more corporate, which may not be for the better, but we don't know. So I'm sure that V will find something to do. And she'll hang on to Victor, she'll hang on to Misty, and they'll just keep kicking until they don't. But that's where we're gonna leave this V. All right, well, whew, that was a lot of credits. I mean, kudos to all of the people. It literally took like a village. I love that there's like a whole section of like Cyberpunk babies that were born during the making of the game. That's really sweet. I have all of the save files from our run through the game, so what I'll do in the next episode is go and pick all of the save points where the big decisions could be made. There's definitely, I would say, let's see, 6 chapters that we didn't get to experience at all. I would really love to explore perhaps the other 3 endings. So we got the King of Swords, which I mentioned. There's the King of Wands, King of Cups, and King of Pentacles. So I would be very interested to see like what those do. I don't know if I can cram them all into the next episode. I'll see where it's at and you guys will see when it comes, but I'll be very interested to see kind of what other endings are out there because this wasn't it. Anyways, I've definitely talked for long enough. So if you guys want to see that next episode and kind of find out some of the other endings that are possible, probably the better endings, we should say, you check out this one over here. And yeah, if you guys want to see some more stuff on the channel, you can check out one of my live streams here. See you next time, Chooms. Keep fighting the good fight. We're gonna get V a better ending, I promise. And we'll see you next time in the next episode. Goodbye!